I'm live. I'm live. Let's see. I'm live. And I was having mic issues. That goes with my camera issues and all that fun stuff because that's what happens when we're live. I hope you guys can hear me. Let me check YouTube. I'm actually trying to go on YouTube and Instagram, you guys. This is Instagram too, but I have a problem. Welcome first to the podcast. This is the Capture and Connect podcast. And so far, I'm not seeing anything live. Let me make sure everything's okay before I start going on. If you're here, yes, it says live. Welcome. I did not share this with everyone again because I'm in the middle of learning a new software program behind the scenes. So if you are on my email list or not on my email list, honestly, I didn't even share to my email list. But if you have like subscribed or whatever, or did a thumbs up or something, what is it called when you follow? You tap something here on YouTube and you got an email saying I'm live. That's all I could do at the moment, which is such a bummer to tell you the truth because the other StreamYard that I used to use, it was really amazing. You could do an event and then you guys all would know and join me. But this one, it's like you have to go live, you push live and you can't do like an event. So you don't even know. I'm here every single Tuesday at 11:30 and I got to figure out a way to make this better. When you have your business, period, you got to work around things. That's what I got to do. But I got a great episode today, and I'm super excited to share with you. And as I get this more in sync and understand what I'm doing in front of me, which is really simple, I'm just not a techie person, but it's like my camera and the mic, the softwares don't like each other. And it's probably because I have an older computer. I don't buy things until I'm giving myself a thumbs up because I'm here. You guys should be here too. I got some great questions that I'm going to answer today. And we're going to actually, I'm super excited because we're going to talk about SMART goals. For those of you, it's the beginning of the year. And if you watched the last podcast that we talked about a roadmap for photographers who want to build a photography business. And so some of you might be like, oh my gosh, that's way too crazy. Well, it is kind of crazy, but I love it. And so, oh, good, we got some chat going. I love it. Let's see. Is that just me? Let me go. Let me go. So, okay, I want to go to chat. So if you are here, if you're here, awesome. I see hello. So if you're here, awesome, because again, I did not spread this off to the world. We will cut this because again, it's live because I like to chat with you guys. And I do see a chat and I will answer chats and I will talk to you because that's why I am doing this live. But what we do, honestly, it is on every Tuesday, 11:30. It's supposed to be on Facebook. It's not on Facebook right now because I can't sync it up. But I'm here on YouTube and Instagram. I'm kind of curious to see what Instagram looks like. I'm going to look at this later for sure. But 11:30 and we talk about capture and connect, capturing your images and connecting to your clients. That's where we got that the name of the podcast. And you can listen to this podcast because after I'm done, I cut it all up and I head over to Spotify and Apple and Amazon and I go put those episodes on there. I do raws also, which would be during the week. They're yellow, and raw is actually what I'm doing in my business. So you could see what's going good and what's going bad, because I tell you the truth. And the other things about being an entrepreneur, not just the business, it's like it's more personal. This is more of a time where we're really going to focus on things together. So if you have questions, I would love to answer them. I start right now introducing. If some of you guys don't know who I am, I'm Janice Sullivan and I license my photography. I've been licensed for a long time. I started with the hospitality industry and then I started helping photographers with their creations photographing and helping them improve their photography. And they kept asking me about, how do you make money? How do you make money? How do you make money? I was like, okay, I'm going to focus on that. There's so many people out there that you can go and learn your photography, but for some reason in the landscape and nature field, and even some of the fine art, we don't have a good group to support each other, because when you want to do something, you need to support each other. So that's what I'm here for. So today we're going to accomplish your goals, and I'm going to share with you some goals and how to really focus when it comes to our business. And I know that some of you are like, if you do the three, I only know one photographer, Scott. He did 365, shot every single day. Whew, man, that is a challenge. And that man did it. So I'm proud of him doing that. Wow. But again, it is difficult. We set our goals and things get in the way. But I'm going to share with you how I do it and to keep myself in track. And and obviously sometimes it doesn't work because the goal that you set was probably not really something you should have done. So right now we are in the streaming, and we are going to dive into the live. Oh, I already went to the live streaming. Yeah. Oh, we're not live yet. So when it says live like this, I'm actually going to do the podcast, and I will go through the chat after it's done. Again, I don't even really see anybody here because I have not shared this with anybody, and you actually have to go to the YouTube to see me live. So I'm sorry about that, you guys. I just don't know how to work this out, but I will focus, and we will, now that I know a little bit more, we could do like say, hey, join me at 11:30 on YouTube, on, where, Facebook, and some of the other, I could even go on LinkedIn if I want, and Twitter, but I just have to figure out a better way to push this out to you guys. So most of you guys are going to see this after the fact, but you could always ask me comments down below if there's something that you have a question on, because Wallace, one of the guys that follows me on YouTube, which is awesome. I got my new friend. He asked some really good questions. I'm going to talk about that today, and I'm going to help him. So when you guys comment down below or ask me questions in the email or Facebook, wherever we hang out together, then I will focus on you and make sure that I do my best to get things, answered, and or maybe make a podcast for you guys, right? Let's do that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start, and I will come back to the chat since doesn't look like there's anybody here. Anyways, I had more people last time, but it's okay. I will still go for it. Okay, let's do it. So we're going to talk about SMART goals. SMART is actually an acronym that maybe some of you guys have known. I know a lot of people do know about SMART, but what happens is they know about it, but that doesn't, just because you know about it doesn't mean it's going to happen. So one of my clients was like, I had a meeting with her on Zoom, and she was like, "Yeah, I know already about SMART," and kind of like blew it off, because I'm sure when she was thinking about her goals, and it's a process of doing a SMART goal, that she didn't think it was valuable because she probably didn't get good guidance. So I share I do my SMART goals, and it's basically just a structure. But I'm going to share with you a little bit more, obviously, on continuing with it. Because if you write down your SMART goals, it's not as good as actually having a place to put it. So I don't want you to just say, "Oh, I already know this," or I've done it and I can't do it." Just listen to my voice, and just think, I want you to say to yourself, "Maybe I'll learn something from this." And then your goals for your business will be better and achievable, right? So smart. I'm gonna put this up big. I actually on this has like a little teleprompter, which is really cool. I like this. I'm gonna put this big. So I have some of the things I don't want to mess up. So I have this little cheat sheet here for me because I'm older and I don't remember everything. And if anybody can do a whole podcast just with their heads, that's pretty good. All right. So let's start with your SMART specific goals. So we'll just talk about the acronym real quick, and then I'm going to give you various goals for your business. And I'm going to actually pull out a goal from Wallace that he was talking about so we can work on his little goal. It's actually a big goal. So we'll work on that together. And then I'll end with any questions if anybody joins the actual live podcast here. So, a SMART goal is what you do is there's something that you really want to get done, right? We all say we want to do this goal. This one is really cool because it's measurable and it's achievable because you are setting why you're doing it, the time you're doing it, and you're going to make it relevant to your big picture for your business, and then you're going to set a time frame. And that's one of the huge things is setting the time frame. So I will say you can look it up, but I'll say smart, specific. Be specific, clearly define what you want to achieve. You write it down. Make it measurable. Set a target. So, the number of images or how many clients or how many blog posts that you want to do, but you measure it out. This is what you want to do. Next, make sure it's achievable. Be realistic. I want you to think that, your time, which we'll talk about next week, which is really important too. But if you're realistic about what you could do with the resources that you have and the time available, write that down. And you have to make it relevant, aligning with your big picture goal for your business. What are the objectives, the visions that you want in your business? That has to be relevant. You don't want to squirrel off to never land and never get things done for your business. This is business stuff, okay? And then set a time frame. So give yourself a deadline to track how you're doing and the progress that you've done. And this helps you stay motivated because you want to finish at a deadline. And also, you could see too that you're working on this goal. So maybe in the future, you will know that you did it fast. So, hey, I got this done in 2 days, or slow. Man, that took me like a whole week to do this goal, right? So, measure it. Give yourself a time frame. Yes, it's a structured goal. This way you can create a clear step on how to follow through. And that's really important when you're busy, which we all are, right? Right. I am. Everybody has 24 hours of the day. Yes, we get help, but at least in the beginning, when you're first starting your business, set this goal. If you're already in your business and you have someone to help you, then let them help you with different things, but at least set it up. So, one of the things before I actually talk about the actual goals that maybe you want to achieve for this year or put on your list, I love AI to help me with this and Asana. So that's what I want to share with you today to make things faster. AI makes our lives faster. It's not always perfect though. So don't use AI as the be all. You got to go with your gut instinct on really what you want to achieve. And what I like about AI is it gives me ideas and I'm like, yeah, yeah, no, no, whatever. But Asana rocks because what I like about Asana is that it comes up, I give myself a goal, I work it out, and when I need something done, I put a timer on this needs to be done on this day and it pops up on my phone because it's important to me to get this goal done and it says, "Hey, you have so many days to do this. Hey, you have today as your deadline. Hey, you missed your deadline. You need to reevaluate when you can get this done." And these are important goals. So what I do is for my coaching program, I want to give you suggestions. This is what I ask the members to really focus on. So CCBiz method, I ask them, we dive into their vision. So you got to know about your vision of your photography. You build a portfolio for that vision. You develop a product or service for your business. and you understand your client inside and out, so you connect with them, you now can be professional, make a professional area for the presence of your market so you could sell. You don't sell, you don't have a business. So each one of those you could make a goal for and work on it, get it set, do it. It's a method. If you already have a website and you don't know what your client truly wants, you're wasting time. If you know your client and you're not connecting to them, maybe it's the offer. But at least what you do is you get these goal sets on what you like to what you want for your business, and then you connect, and then you move forward. And it's exciting because you're building your vision, your dream business. So why not set these goals? I think it's awesome. So each one is set up, you could do it as a SMART goal. So what I would say to make this come to life is easier is I'll talk about Wallace in a little bit, what his goal is, but what I would do is use AI to help you with that. So I want to build a portfolio for my vision. My vision is to build a photography business to license my photography to the hospitality industry. Can you help me give me a smart goal to build my portfolio for my vision? Boom. Guess what? Came up, right? Yeah. So each one of these steps that I'm talking about, you could do that. And AI will come up with this, and then you set it into Asana. So let's see. Should I talk about Wallace? Let me find Wallace. Mhm. This is the only thing about this is something new I'm using here. Um, okay, here's Wallace. Let's see. Oh, there's three. Somebody else joined. Welcome, whoever it is. Yes, it's not out to the public. I just had to jump on to, and I don't see if anybody's here, say hi so you could chat, just so I know the chat's working. There's three chats and I'm not seeing them. Let me go over here and see if I can. I wonder why it's not showing my chats. Studio host. Let's go over here. Oh, there you go. Hi, treasure. I see you. Oh, hi, Kathy. Yay. I know I'm in the middle of the podcast, but I did not get to see it. It didn't show up. But I love to talk to you guys, right? So I hope that you guys, I don't know how long you've been here for, but thank you for coming. Thank you. It's technical stuff. Okay, so Wallace sent me, actually, Wallace, he was on the last podcast asking questions, which was great. And he left me some questions on my YouTube video. And he was saying about, which most of us do when we first come into business, like how much I'm thinking about ebooks for my niche, or printing on demand, or licensing images, stock agency, hiring with the representative, he says, and then or to specialize for hardcover books or website selections. He's going on, which we all do. We have to brain dump what we really want to do and where the money can be. So, uh, a- again, as Kathy knows, I really focus with first what you want to do, but let's just say you don't. Oh, before I get there, if I really like, we just had Lori do a book, and Harold Davis, I have a YouTube video that I'll put with this. He was on my Macro Chat live show, and Harold Davis is amazing when it comes to books. But I want to share with you again, I talked about Chat GTP. I am restructuring my method because ChatGTP makes everything faster. So it's again, I will say, don't just do chat and say, "Oh, that's everything." You have to still do research. You still have to go from your soul and really see if the clients you want to work with is your tribe. Because honestly, people that are not in your value, I'll just tell you that, Wallace, if they're not in line with you, those are horrible clients for you. You want to work with good clients that are in your space. You don't want to work with people that are just going to be, you don't chase a sale. You want to make you be happy. You'll make the money, promise, but you want to do what you love and hit those right clients. So because Wallace was like, I don't know, I want to do all this stuff, and yeah, which is totally normal. This is the beginning of a journey. So I typed in Chat GTP for him. This is what you should do. Please give me a SMART goal to research and identify 5 profitable photography niches or ideas by the end of 30 days that I can develop or sell. And so it broke it down for me, which is really, really cool. So it was specific research photography niches for potential profitability. Why? To find new ways so you can have a business. How? Focus on trends, demand in the market. Yeah, you're going to have to look. AI could probably help you, but it gives you ideas. Check. Do you want to do workshops? Check on that. Do you want to do prints? Check on that. Make it measurable. To do this research, it says to measurable, identify. We said 5 specific niches to check out. Analyze each of them. You could do that very easily on the web. Didn't used to be able to do that before. I think it's awesome now. So you could look at the market demand, the competition that's out there. Our industry is very competitive. There is no two ways about it. And the way you go beyond that is, which you know, it's the blue ocean, it's called. It's very, very hard. So basically, you could have this amazing photography that is, you're unique, right? You're unique with this photography because you're different and everybody's following you because they love your work, because you're different. But if you're like me, I'm not unique. I photograph, and there's other people that photograph like me. So what I did and do is I changed my business to be unique. I am a blue ocean, but it's my business that is unique. So think of it that way. So, and then it says achievable. Spend an hour per day researching your photography niches that you really love. And it does give you some ideas of places that you can make money. I personally, I feel like you should just say, give me ideas to first, I would do, give me ideas of photography and whatever you photograph of where I can make money. And then how can I, then when you find something that you like, then make the goal. And I'm going to share with you down here some goals. Well, I'm going to share with you some goals. So, and it says to make it achievable, spend 1 hour per day researching the niches and the trends and coming up with different resources like online forums, social media, photography blogs, eh, the platforms that you are interested in being on, industry reports. You could do all that. There's so much in there. Reddit is really good. There's so many different things that you could just find this information. And it says the goal is directly aligned with your objective of expanding or building your photography business. So that is relevant of what you want to do. So you have a relevancy. Now it's time bound. It gives me more because if you ever use Chat GTP or any AI, it gives you so much. You just gotta like, whoo, I just copy what I think is good and put it in a Google Doc and then work beyond that because it's so much information. It's overwhelming to me. So then next is time bound. So this is what's important. And this is what I see myself and some of my clients and other people that I talk to. We take too long to finish things. And so it says here, give yourself 30 days if you could to complete this 30 days. Now, you maybe get it done earlier. It's just giving you a roundabout. You may do it later. It depends on your time frame, right? And what's going on. So it says research within 30 days to give yourself enough time to evaluate multiple ideas and their feasibility, and then decide on the next step. So that's a goal. So let's see. I say, oh, this is what so what if you want to make one on a book, right? Laura just did the book. You mentioned a book. Photography, you like to write or you like to present. Maybe that's your gig. Definitely check out the podcast of Laura on polar opposites here on the podcast because she gave you some really good information if that's something that you are interested in. So here's real quick. I'll just do this really fast. Smart goal for creating a book could be goal. I will create a photography book featuring my best work, showcasing and curating my images from my portfolio. And it gives you more stuff. Measurable. The book will include 40 high quality photographs with 300 to 50 words of text. So it gives you an idea. Now you will adjust this, but it's from AI, right? You will adjust, but it's from AI. And then say, okay, okay, good. This is what I'm going to do. Is it achievable? Can I do it? I will dedicate 3 hours per week over the next 3 months to select my photos, write captions, organize, and lay out. And of course, each one of these things you're going to write down, right? I'll research publishing options and work on with a book printer, right? So these are all, again, let's see. Oh, it didn't do all of it. So it's a good thing I'm coming over here. These are all SMART goals. And one of the things that, let me make sure, hold on one second. I want to just look at the SMART. SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. That's it. What's happening when you do that and you put in Asana, you can really see, are you really hitting that goal? So let's see. I'm going to give you ideas that things that I feel like you should be thinking about depending on your photography business or a business that you want to really hone in on. So I wrote here some good ideas. First, I mentioned in the beginning my CCBiz method. That if you haven't started a business yet, you should be working on those goals. If you already started a business with and you know your client, you know your offer, you know everything, then here's some ideas for you. So I would give myself a SMART goal on search engine option. This is how I got my photography um, website to be top 15 for macro photography back in the days. I was doing a lot of search engine and setting the goals of making myself, not making myself, I enjoyed it. I would do a blog every single week and it got hit and people got to know me and it was a lot of fun. But when I was doing a lot of this too, it had to do with my clients. So people would find me on the internet and say, "Oh, I see that you licensed your work." Boom, got a conversation. But make a SMART goal so you actually complete it. And then you build a habit. After 60 to 90 days, a habit, like what I need to do. If I'm not here at 11:30 on Tuesdays, I feel weird now because I've made myself say, "Hey, this is a goal that I want. I want to talk to my people, I want to help them, and I want to put it on a podcast. But I want to do it live because I like it when I'm live with you guys." Even though it's not even being mentioned to anybody like it used to. It will be. It will be. All right. So let's see. Once you, again, you already have your selling, you already have your stuff. How about some collaboration? Because you cannot collaborate with other people or businesses if they don't know what you do. So you can collaborate and be affiliates to B&H, or you could work with somebody else in a brand that I get hit up all the time where people are saying, "Hey, can you do this for me? Can we work together?" And if it's not within my business, I will not do it. Trust me. I used to it takes too much time. You have to really focus on everything. Like I said, I'll talk about time next week. But another thing is crease. Let's see. I know, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm tired today. So another thing that I feel is really important is milestones of how many clients do you have now, how many new people you want to connect with, and how many sales do you want to achieve by a month, 2 months. And these are all different things that you can make goals to make sure that you hit the mark. Connecting with people. If you don't connect, they don't know what you're doing. So that is a huge SMART goal that once you know where your people are at, you hit go to that and you hit that all full force and you have a lot of fun. It's about having fun. If you don't like what you're doing, they're going to feel it. So when you set these goals, it's okay to feel funny and like, "Oh my gosh, I don't think I could do it." If you're not scared or you're not like then you're not stepping out of your comfort zone. Entrepreneurs step out of the comfort zone and they do it. And even if it does like I'm doing it scrappy right now. I'm here anyways. It's scrappy. It's not perfect, but I'm here. That's what you should do for your business. Set these SMART goals and make sure and then you can reevaluate later of what is doing good in that goal, what is doing bad in that goal, and how can we change things up. And you'll have it all in Asana, which is really, really, really cool. Let's see. Do you guys have any questions about a SMART goal, or you think that you could you think you can do that? I guess so many people are like, I just don't have the time to write a SMART goal. And then you just go off and you try to do something and you don't even know if it worked or it didn't. Because I feel that's what the SMART is all about. It's really evaluating what you want to do and what you do, and then you can reevaluate it by not just saying, "Oh yeah, I want to do all these smart goals," but now you could put in Asana or something that says, "Hey, you didn't finish this. You didn't finish this. This is what you wanted to do. You didn't finish this." All right, let me go over. I believe that is good for the SMART goals. It's something that I felt like I wanted you guys to have a chance to, like I say, some of you guys probably have already seen it and understand it, but no, don't really achieve it because we all get overwhelmed with things. That's why I want the pop-up with the sauna and Asana, Asana.com. I like Asana, it's free. So what do you guys it's the post oh, let me just say this real quick for you YouTubers, and then I can talk to Treasure Hunt and Kathy if you guys are still around. So if you guys are interested in marketing for the landscape and nature, join the marketing and nature podcast group because that's where you can work together if you're marketing. A lot of them are quiet right now because I have not been there. I've taken 3 weeks off to work on some stuff. And so, yes, it's a little quiet right there right now. But if you mention my name, I can scroll down. If you like say, "Hey, I'm doing this in the marketing. What do you think?" Or chime in and get each other going to help each other, that's where you should go. I love marketing. I love connecting. That's what marketing is connection. And that's why I made this group in Facebook. If you're not a Facebook person, no worries. You can definitely ask questions in here or join my actual my email list over in PhotoBiz Method. You could do that if you want. Is there anything after this? Oh, well, let's see. Here's another thing that I get. I have no time. Yes, you do. I'm going to share with you how to focus on time next week. I'm going to really dive in. I've talked about time before, but I think that right now, since it's the beginning and we want to set some goals for this year, we want to achieve stuff. make baby steps, and then we'll talk a little bit more about time. This is my best friend. I love this thing. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. I was thinking about getting this for my clients. I give them a book, and I think that I want to give them something like this. This way, you say, okay, I'm going to go on Facebook so I can find some friends, connect with fellow photographers to improve my work or whatever, which is good. You should give yourself 60 minutes and set it down and then go. Because, boy, do we get sucked in, right? I know I do. Let's see. I'm going to go. And then again, if you are, I will chop this off and it's going to go into the Spotify and Apple and the Amazon. And for now, I know I was a little flustered here because of software. It's okay. It's okay. We got to figure out our stuff. But if you want to get some great content, honestly, for the landscape nature photographers to build a business, then subscribe to this channel. And then in the email, it'll pop up when I'm live. Because, say, if I'm sick, how are you going to know? I'll try to really figure out a good way. I'm going to do some more research on how to get this up before so people know I'm actually really on, because that's not good. It's kind of frustrating. Do you guys have any questions or anything like that you want to chat about? Does it make sense? Does it seem too hard? It's okay. Tell me the truth before I say goodbye. Did you have a good week? Can you chat? I know I'm delayed, so I'll wait a little bit before I say goodbye. Yeah. Oh, it's been 36 minutes. Oh, I see myself just drinking water right now. Okay. Well, maybe you guys can't push the button. That's okay. No worries. I want to thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. I really do. And now that I know that things are working, which is good, and I've got this other stuff, we'll see if I could try to do something to tell you guys that I'm actually going to be on next week at 11:30 Eastern Time. Is stock Oh, okay, treasure hunt. Is stock photography a waste of time? Well, it's not. Wait. Kathy says yes. No, no, whoa, whoa, no. Bought a light with my prize. Oh, yay. Okay. I get so good. Let me talk to Treasure Hunt first. And then I'm going to talk to Kathy because I give prizes here. I didn't give another prize today because I was like, nobody's going to be here. Honestly, I'm so happy you guys are here. I should give you a prize. So Treasure Hunt. So Scott, well, yeah, that's who he is Scott. I like to call him Treasure. So stock is a waste of time if you don't put enough images in the stock company. So I never tell people that you cannot do what you truly want to do. If you're going into stock because you feel like you're going to make a lot of money, then you're going in it the business entrepreneurship in the wrong way. But if you are a photographer that shoots so much that you just can't get enough, you have so much time, you're shooting, you have hundreds of photographs, and that's all you want to do. You just want to take so many photographs, and you are excited about that, and you just will prolific, I guess. A prolific, is that how it is? I don't know. You do a lot, then you can make money in that field. The more you have, because you only get like, I don't know, I think each image will get so much, like maybe a dollar 33 cents to a dollar to $5 each time somebody uses it. But if you get a hitter, like say something's like, whoa, you're getting a hitter, you'll make some more. But the more you put in, the better chances you will have to make money. And again, it's for somebody that truly, truly likes to photograph a lot. And so for you, if you were to do something like that, I would make a smart goal to research what companies that you're thinking about, do some research on the photographs that they want and they're looking for. Because they will look at your work and the websites will tell you what they're like there's no noise in it. Certain things, each one is different on where they will share with you. Let me just tell you something. I'm on Getty and I don't make a lot of money on Getty. And that's like the highest one. But I'm not a photographer that pushes all my photographs to that company. It's not it's not my gig, right? But I have my business, and once I know my clients and what I do, I actually have someone help me push my work to a variety of places. I don't do it anymore because you should always focus on the one thing at first. And then after that, you can build upon it. You could do workshops. Let's just say that you do this and you're like, yeah, I got this down. I love it. I'm going to do that. I don't want you ever to listen to anybody say, "Ah, yeah, there's no money in it," because they don't know how to do it right, right? They don't know what they're doing. They haven't done the goal sets. They haven't done the smart work. Let's work it into this podcast. It's true. It's true. So it's up to you on how if you can make money on it or not, but you got to shoot a lot. I know that for a fact. Um, let's see. Kathy, you bought a light with your prize. Yay! I'm so happy for you. A smart goal could be focusing on lighting, trying new techniques for your clients. She's in my CCBiz method, so I'm always thinking about pushing them to that level. Always, always, always. Yeah, so you figured that? Okay, yeah, so it's in within your soul if that's what you wanna do. Yep, yep. You had a good week. Yay! Awesome. I've had a good week too. I'm just a little tired just because honestly, I don't know where you guys live, but I'm not used to snow. And it's cold out here. And they have a lot of pressure and stuff here, which I'm a wimp. Okay, well, hey, you are what you are. Too bad. Battery. Oh, you bought a battery. Thank you. She's saying the CC Biz rocks. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You rock. Every single one of you guys in there rocks. All right, you guys. Well, I want to say thank you again, especially since I was not advertised. It was not pushed out to anybody. I just jumped on. So you guys rock for being here. It's fully live. This will be cut and it will sound so much better on Spotify and Apple and Amazon. I'm going to say goodbye. I will be here next week at 11:30 and we'll work on this. Hey, maybe this could be a gift for next week. If I could get it, if I can market is connection. If I could market this or get the word out about this and get some people in here, then I'll give a prize, right? Yeah. All right. You're welcome. Thanks for being here. I'll see you guys next week, okay? All right. Cheers.